Hi everyone, my name is Allison Stark. I am currently teaching third grade for Penn Manor School District. This is my first year teaching in Pennsylvania. Previously, I taught in Virginia, fourth grade in Virginia. I went to my undergraduate at Bloomsburg University, and I am now just starting my graduate in the STEM program and assessment curriculum and teaching for Millersville. The picture that you see there is of me and my fiance. Since we just moved back to Pennsylvania, where all of our friends and family are, we've been spending a lot of time with them, which has been nice. We just bought our first home in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, so it's a fixer-upper, so we've been doing a lot of different projects and renovations and things like that, so that's been keeping us really busy. In our free time, we like to go on hikes and bike rides and just explore the area because it's new to us. And I am interested in STEM because I want to incorporate more hands-on activities that just enable students to explore and solve problems, to make connections between what they learn and the real world. I also want to help equip students with critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, and creativity skills that are valuable in real life. So that's why I chose this master's program to start in. My operational definition of STEM kind of goes hand in hand with why I wanted to take this course, because it is giving students all of these skills to help them in the real world. So my definition was STEM incorporates science, technology, engineering, and math together by incorporating real-world experiences for students that involve problem solving, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. This is an example of how I incorporated STEM into my classroom. So essentially students were building ramps of different heights and lengths, and they were using cardboard and duct tape to do this. All students use the same cars, but they were working in groups, measuring the distance the car traveled down each ramp that they built. Students use math by calculating the speed, the distance divided by time for each car, and they discussed how the ramp angle and length affected the speed. The goal of this, to make it more of a competition, was just to create a ramp that made the car go the furthest in the class, and then create another ramp that made the car go the shortest distance in the class. Students then made a Google Slides presentation to present all of their findings, and to incorporate more technology, we discussed what technology was out there to help engineers and scientists solve similar problems in the real world. Using the chart on page 38, in science, students were planning and carrying out investigations, so students had to plan out their ramp and collaborate with their group to build the fastest and the slowest ramps. For engineering, they had to develop and use models, so students had to develop models of the ramps and use them to test out their ideas. For technology, they were becoming aware of the different technology systems on which our society depends were out there. So they discussed different technology tools that engineers use to solve similar problems to what they were working with. And for math, they were making sense of problems and solving them. So students had to solve the speed of the cars by dividing the distance by time, and then they were recording their findings. STEM education is important because it gives students a chance to practice problem solving, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. It also makes learning meaningful to students because they are solving a problem that's relevant to them. When students are more engaged in their learning, they will understand the concepts better, and STEM gets students ready for the real world when finding jobs as well. And it also just sets students up with those 21st century skills that will be beneficial for them in the future and now. My goals for this course are to learn more specific examples on how to incorporate STEM into my current curriculum. I would like to learn more ways to combine math and science units to create more inquiry-based and hands-on learning experiences for my students. And I'd like to learn the whole planning process on how to incorporate STEM into the classroom with the amount of instructional time we have.